I need to change my fucking follower noise. Sicko mode's been a dead meme for like fucking 2 years now, actually. Jesus Christ. But anyway. I just chugged like 20 ounces of coffee and now my fucking... Now my body is sweating because I just fucking chugged hot liquid. Oh.
아니에요. 강화됐어요. 아까 해삼 컷이라고 또 얘기를 해주셨는데 오늘 또 귀여워요.
Also, it's hot in this bitch.
아닙니다. 너무 좁습니다.
What if I can get away with turning the fan on and not being
준비를 하고 있고요. 배픽 준비가 되면은 잠시 만나보겠고 먼저 양팀 선수들부터 만나보겠습니다.
That'll be good. There we go. Now we finally get to see the lineups. We're going to see Seorabeol Gaming running the usual Thal, Kakao, Danchung, Sangyun, Nova. All of them are top 3 in their positions for sure. Maybe not Danchung. And maybe not Kakao. But they're all top 4. At least. They're all in the top half of the league. But that's the thing about this team versus other teams, that other teams you'll have 1 or 2 players that are in the bottom half, talent-wise, and it really messes up the consistency of your team. However, Seorabeol all have pretty consistent players, and because they do have all players on the top half of the talent, you do end up getting a team like this that's consistently able to perform well. We did see them suffer an 0-2 loss to Spear Gaming recently, and then also a 1-2 loss to Azura, but hopefully we'll see some better play out of them. As we see now, Team Dynamics, they were on a 2-game match loss streak, one of them being against Seorabeol Gaming. However, since then have beaten Azura, Janair, and OZ now. Although it looks impressive, the OZ one is kind of impressive because OZ did just sweep Spear Gaming. So the OZ one is impressive, but Janair and Azura not nearly as much. Not very impressive wins. Not really counting those really, but they are on a 3-match win streak nonetheless, and this shows that the hierarchy in CK doesn't make sense. That Spear beat Seorabeol, but Spear lost to OZ, but then OZ lost to Dynamics, but then Dynamics lost to Seorabeol, but then Seorabeol lost to Azura, but Azura lost to Dynamics, but Dynamics lost to Element Mystic, but Element Mystic loses to everybody. It just makes no sense, but the key matchup for some reason is mid lane. I would think it would be top lane. I mean jungle, sorry. The key matchup is jungle. You would think it would be top lane or bot lane. I feel like top lane and bot lane are going to be the deciding factors. I don't really feel like it's going to be jungle, but nonetheless, we are seeing the jungle matchup. Kakao currently 2nd in damage per minute, but last in KDA. Beyond, meanwhile, is 1st in KDA, but also last in damage. They're both pretty low in kill participation. I don't know what that other stat is. I think it's gold share. Maybe. No, it's not gold share. That's way too high to be gold share. I don't know what that other stat is. I wonder what it is, actually. Kill share? Kill share wouldn't be a number, though. It'd be a percentage, wouldn't it? I don't know. But nonetheless, the fucking interface is messed up for CK already. No, the last one was it a percentage? Oh. Maybe then, but that's what the kill participation is for. Nonetheless, let me open up this draft. I can't tell. Okay, so it's Lucian and Mordekaiser. That I can tell. Let's see. Here we are. So Lucian. Okay. I really hope one of these teams bans Ornn. The last time we saw them play, neither team banned Ornn, and neither team played it either. However, we have seen Wukong, and are we on 10.6? We are on 10.6, so I need to change that. We are on 10.6. Okay, so just so you guys know, Vi and Wukong are both global banned. Wukong was extremely broken at the start of this patch, so they are disabled. I can't tell what ban that is. I think that's a Jarvan ban. I can't tell because the interface is fucked up. I'm pretty sure that's a Jarvan ban though. First pick is going to be the set for Thal. I'm pretty sure that Ornn is open, so I would hope that Dynamics pick that up for their third pick. We'll see. Wait, no. Wait, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
특히 팀 다이나믹스가 세나를 가져갔을 때 이제 국어의 세나에 대한 칭찬과 호평이 많았고 거기에 뭐 또 이상한 뭐 친구들이 섞일 가능성이 있는데 일단 모델은 벤이지만 기대해봐도 좋을 것 같아요. 올라프를 비욘드 선수가 가져갑니다.
I'm behind on the draft because I misentered something. Set. And then we're seeing Senna. Olaf. Sweet. Alright, now I'm caught up and we can talk about the draft. And Trundle is going to be hovered here, which is probably going to be locked in. Trundle being the best option into the Olaf. Now, something that we did see recently is Olaf being flexed into the top lane. So that is always an option. You could pick something that does counter the Trundle, and you could put the Olaf top lane, but you'd be missing out on the Ornn opportunity there. So we will see which option Dynamics will go for. Oh, that feels so much better to have that fan blowing on me. Holy shit. And Misfortune's going to be locked in. Really good ADC pickup for Sengyun. Well, really good ADC pickup. Not for Sengyun specifically, but a really good ADC pickup. Sengyun has botched a whole lot of ultimates. And hopefully he's been practicing. That's a common trend with a lot of ADCs in CK though, is botching Misfortune ultimates. It's really something you only see with the lower tier ADCs, and that's not really a trait you expect from a top 3 ADC in the league. As Aatrox is going to be the pick for Rich, so we're probably not going to be seeing the Ornn, which is a bit of a disappointment. As Darius is going to get banned. They do not want that to be a potential for Thal. They could possibly put the set mid or support as well as top. So they're just trying to make sure that just in case if that is a flex pick, they aren't allowing Thal to get any picks he's exceptional at, Darius being one of them. As Tahm Kench is going to be banned away. Seorabeol were the first one to play the Senna Tahm Kench, so of course they know better. As this last ban is probably going to be, I would assume either the Azir or another top lane ban. One of the two. Maybe oh, Yuumi. I was gonna say Leona, but Yuumi is another one that's good with the Misfortune. And Nova is pretty good at Yuumi. Even though some people would say, well, anybody can be good at Yuumi, Nova is exceptionally good at Yuumi. As Heimerdinger. I wonder what Dynamics have been playing. Well, no, FaZe is a Heimerdinger player, so that makes sense. But they have the Senna. I don't think you can fit a Heimerdinger in with a Senna lane. Well, actually, no. Maybe you can. Senna Heimerdinger doesn't sound bad, actually. Oh. But we are going to see Kuzan's LeBlanc. One of his signature picks. Which means we'll be seeing the last picks from Seorabeol before we see the support lock-in. For Dynamics, they want to know what Seorabeol are playing in the bot lane, since they probably recognize that as a big win condition for them. Ooh, Lissandra. And we're going to see the Thresh probably locked in here. Nova really just good at every support champion. I'm not gonna lie to you. Really good support. Definitely one of the, I'd probably say the best support in the league. Oh, wait a minute. Akali. So we are gonna see the set support, and we're gonna see the Akali probably put top lane into the Aatrox. That's something that I'm excited for, actually. Nova is a pretty... I would prefer to see him on a more traditional support than... Oh, now that would be something else. But where would they put that? That doesn't really have a role anywhere. They need the ADC. Wait a minute. Oh wait, they have the ADC. What am I smoking? They have the ADC. They have Senna. So it's going to be set support for Seorabeol Gaming and Akali top. Now I remember a very, very long time ago playing Aatrox into Akali and having a pretty good time with that, but I don't know who wins that matchup because I've only seen it a couple of times and I've only played it a very small hand. I can count the amount of times I played that matchup on one hand, which is I think 3. And I can count the amount of times I've seen that matchup on both my hands, which is definitely less than 10. I would imagine that Akali would have an easy time in the early game, but I think it's entirely jungle proximity dependent between the two. Both of them are pretty much activated in the mid to late game, but Akali does have that lane presence that's always pretty frustrating if you know how to play the Akali correctly, which is pretty common in higher tier play. I'm going to lock in that draft since... Who is this? Wait, who is this new person in chat?
현재 챌린저스 코리아 2라운드까지 진행이 되고 있는 시점 상위권에 자리 잡은 서라벌 게이밍과 팀 다이나믹스의 첫 번째 세트 준비되고 있습니다.
진짜 많은 분들이 기다리고 계실 텐데 과연 챌린저스 코리아의 왕은 누가 될지.
그렇죠.
누가 오늘 어느 정도 정해지긴 합니다. 이 순간만큼은.
그럼요.
As we're going to be loading into game any moment now. Oh, let me lock this in place. Let me get Epic Pin started, in case I feel like circling any Morello rushes. I can already tell you for a fact that Kuzan's gonna rush Morello. I know this. I know he's gonna first pick the Morello. I don't know about Danchung. We'll see. But I can almost guarantee you that Kuzan's gonna be first building Morello. I know this man too well. So we're waiting a little bit to protect the competitive integrity of the games. There's going to be a little bit of delay. It's about like I think it's like a 60-second delay just to make sure that nobody is stream sniping and cheating. But I think it would need to be longer for ward life. I always wondered that. I don't think that. Well, actually, what is? I never thought about that. I think that I think the team has better things to do than to be all tabbing to look at wards. We're actually just gonna skip right to the 1 minute 26 second mark. I guess we had trouble with the actual start of the game, as now we're watching laning phase start. It looks like Seorabeol's bot lane did pull off a pretty convincing bot fake leash, as Dynamics jungler is just gonna not get any leash. Is to be expected from the Olaf at this tier play. Don't really need the leash. This is going to be the fasting Senna with the Nautilus, as expected.
서라별 게이밍 하면 첼코 내에서 가장 LCK스러운 팀이라고 보시면 되거든요. 가장 약간 그러니까 성적에 비해 그렇게
I always wondered the viability of running a fasting Misfortune. Probably not very viable compared to, definitely not as viable compared to the Senna. The big thing about the Senna fasting is the stacks that you get from the poke and from the just the passive in general. to where you don't really get that with Misfortune. You don't actually get that at all with Misfortune.
안정적인 동선으로 스타트를 그냥 무난하게 하는 분위기고요.
I don't know.
다이나믹스 경기 보면서 좀 2라운드 때
I don't know who thought of Senna's passive, but I'm honestly not a big fan of it, and Dynamics have no idea that this gank is coming.
레드를 스킵하고
Let's
왔어요.
see. FaZe is level 2. Did he level the right ability? He did not. He's gonna have to flash away and leave his support for death. As he's gonna be going down first blood, going over to Sangyun, and
이 동선은 좀
once again Kakao paying a lot of attention to the bot lane this early, as
레드를
that seems to be a common trend with the past few games.
사실 지난번 지네어와의 경기였나요? 카카오 선수가 바로 2렙 게임까지 왔었는데 자르반으로.
그렇죠.
네.
그래서 이게 원래 바텀 쪽 세나 같은 경우는
As Beyond wants to now make himself present on the top side of the map, but he's gonna be taking the crab first. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh.
오늘 이 어떤 역사적인
Oh, you gotta love the CK production. We're gonna see Nova go in for the engage here off of the Hex Flash. It's not gonna be able to find anybody though. That was a great bug splat. just fucking came out of nowhere. I thought something was wrong with the stream. I was like, uh-oh. What did I do? Accidents happen. You know, we all know how League of Legends is. Denchung, so far, doing well considering he's getting bullied so hard by Kuzan. Meanwhile, on the top lane, same thing for Thal. They're both in these lanes where they're getting bullied, and they're actually doing pretty well, all things considered.
잘 보여주질 않았으니까요. 그렇죠. 뭐 갱플랭크라든지 뭐 아트록스 이런 위주로 보여줬었는데 이제 카드 좀 보여줘야겠죠.
We're gonna see potentially a solo kill in the mid lane. Probably not though. The aftershock keeping Danchung really healthy as he's gonna be forced to recall, but he does have that teleport. However, so is Kuzan. So Kuzan is gonna have the teleport advantage. I think Danchung. Oh, okay. If Kuzan's recalling, Danchung needs to walk back to lane, and he teleported. Okay. Well, that's fine. At least you force Kuzan teleport, and there's no TP ganks from either side. I'm not really sure. I feel like if I were Danchung, I would have walked back to lane there, because if you, I'm pretty sure that you get a pretty decent recall off of that, or a pretty good lane state coming back. You might miss 3 minions at the most, considering your Lissandra, as we are going to see Beyond start to hover in the mid lane, and we do see Kakao here as well, and that is a spotted out gank. Let's see if maybe Danchung can get away. He does have the ult, but it's going to pop it on himself to survive. Beyond forced to flash away as Danchung's going to be running for the hills, and Beyond taken pretty low there. Overall, that was pretty worth it for the side of Seorabeol. Danchung did have to pop his ultimate defensively, but that is no flash from Beyond, which means Seorabeol are going to be able to pick up this early Cloud Dragon. While some of their laners are still pre-6, that's really good to have, but now if you look at this mid lane, Kuzan does have priority, but most likely going to be visited by either Nova or Kakao soon. Ooh. Danchung taken pretty low there. So now Danchung forced to recall. Looked like Kuzan was looking for some poke to cancel the recall there, but couldn't find it.
노티에도 예를 들어 탑 노티에 같은 게 한때 유행했을 때 있거든요. 그러니까 커서 나쁜 챔피언은 아니에요.
그렇죠.
스킬 메커니즘이 안 좋은 챔피언은 아니라서
어제는 또 미드 노틀도 나왔었기 때문에 충분히 활용 가치가 있습니다.
We're gonna see now just this top lane. Now it's getting a little bit scary. About a 10 CS gap between the two unofficially. Actually, it might be, okay, it is 10. Okay, now it's 9 actually, I lied. I miscounted the minions, I guess. As now, Rich, I don't think Thal takes that, actually doesn't have enough energy. I thought Rich might have been in trouble there, but not enough energy for Thal. Now Thal did go for the fleet footwork, so he is gonna be able to survive this lane, but he is sacrificing some of that late game damage that you get from the Conqueror and that late game sustain. So we're gonna see. Looking at this overall game state, it's even right now is in gold, and oh, Nova. Oh, Predator just expired, I think. As Rich just took a ton of poke damage. As Herald's going to be coming up here in just a second, and it's very possible. Ooh, Kuzan taking quite the trade there. I don't think you want to take that, though. And is he going to be able to clear the ward? He will not be able to, as now Seorabeol are going to start up this Herald. They're dedicating all 5 members to this, and actually both teams are dedicating all 5 members to this. Rich has the flank here, so Seorabeol might be forced to back off. Or maybe they want to keep fighting this. Guger is not there yet. Danchong has a good flank position. So it's a matter of who's going to win this 50-50 smite. Beyond and Cacao, not the greatest smiters on the planet, so it could go either way. Let's see which direction it's going to go. We are going to see the engage here. The smite goes down. I don't know who got it, but we see Rich here going onto the back line, getting Sangyeon really low. Is he going to be able to get the kill, though, is the question. I think he's going to go down, and he is. Got a little bit too greedy there. Now Beyond's in trouble. Thal ulting over the wall there to try to get back to his team. Thal going to flash and make sure he secures that kill. So it is a 3-0 lead. We did see the Herald go over to Beyond. But overall, worth it for Seorabeol. They got 3 kills, which is a lot more than what you would have asked for with just the Herald. If you would have gotten... Now, I don't think that Dynamics can make up for the gold lost with just the Herald alone, unless they are able to get like a good play and then 2 turrets off the Herald, as Kuzan might be in trouble. Thal doesn't have an ultimate, though. I'm not sure if he can get this kill. Maybe he can. I might have spoken too soon, because he's doing a lot of damage to Kuzan, forced to flash away. And he's going to be forced to recall now, and Thal already being a menace with the Sakali. We see Rich catching that mid lane wave to make sure no XP is wasted, as we're going to see the replay of this. And Rich started off really well. If he would have just backed off and fought Danchong with his team, they probably could have gotten a kill out of that and not died, but that's a problem with Rich. He has really bad tunnel vision, which I feel like is something that you would expect a HOTS player not to have, but he has it nonetheless. As he's now 0-1. Still no kills for the side of Dynamics. Mountain Drake is going to be the next dragon. And now we're just... Is the fan noise in the background bad? Is that bothering you guys? I just thought about that. I should maybe turn that off. I just looked at the mic feed and realized... Well, no, it's quieter than the game audio. Let me just turn the game audio up, and it'll be fine. Yeah, there you go. Now it's quieter than the game audio. So we do see Cacao in position for something here. Beyond's gonna pop the Herald mid, and Danchong, I don't think he's gonna be able to defend this. Oh, it looks like he is staying. He is gonna get some help from Cacao, who's on the way, but maybe they should have tried to take some plating first. But oh, this is going to be a big play. Oh, Nova might be... Okay, never mind. The teleport didn't come in time for Nova to screw over his top laner there, but that is going to be the knock-up from Guger onto Thal. So really good response from Guger there to make sure his teammates stay alive as they pick up some plating in the mid lane, and they're now down about 400 gold. Not bad considering they're down 3 kills. As Rich is going to be still working on this top lane, doesn't have teleport to help contest this dragon. Now the thing is, this ends up being an Ocean Drake that's really good for Seorabeol Gaming, but if it ends up being the Infernal Drake, if Dynamics end up outscaling Seorabeol, that's going to be very problematic, as we're going to see it is going to be the Ocean Soul, so that's very good for Seorabeol Gaming. They do have the 2 early dragons, which means they only need 2 dragons to activate that Ocean Soul out of the potential next 6. Or no, potential next 4 or 6. No, 5. I don't know. I can't 6. Or no, 5. It'd be 5. Potential next 5, because it's impossible for there to be 6 dragons after this. But no, potential next 5 dragons. They only need to get 2 of them.
쪽에 제어와드는
So it's definitely in their favor.
있는지 확인이 잘 되지 않고 있습니다. 서라벌 입장에서.
요즘 이제 그 풀캠 도는 정글러들이 저런 선택을 많이 하더라고요. 초반에 빠르게 이제 풀캠을 돌고
Wait, you just said dynamics don't outscale?
라인에 바로 개입을 하는 게 아니라 적정글 깊숙이 들어가서 핵심 포인트에 와드를 받고 나오는 그런 장면들이 종종 나오죠.
팀원 전체가 공유하는 정보니까요. 아주 소중하게 지금 다가오고 있는 다이나믹스입니다.
그래서 현 구도는 다이나믹스가 킬 3대 0으로 좀 손해를 본 가운데 최고의 골드로 좀
Saying you're going to be taking some damage, but overall is going to be fine.
그럼에도 불구하고 드래곤 2대 0 뺏긴 거 자체는 기분 나쁜 게 맞잖아요. 다음 드래곤 때 뭔가 명확한 액션을 보여주지 못하면 지금 당장 봤을 때는 서라벌 게이밍도 본인들이 좀 원하는
Danchung's going to be crashing this middle wave. There's probably going to be just a lot of farming for the next couple minutes until either Herald or Dragon comes up. I don't know which comes up first. I think Herald should come up first before the next Dragon. But whether or not we see any team go for it is the question of the day.
채굴 많이 해서 200골드 정도 앞서고 있는 아트록스입니다.
다이나믹스가 이제 무조건 용 끊어야 된다는 생각은 있는 거죠.
그렇죠. 그러니까 2용까지는 어떻게 보면 뭐 채굴과 바꾼다던가 이런 식의 트레이드가 가능한데 3용부터는 얘기가 좀 많이 달라지거든요.
As we're just going to see both junglers continue to farm up. Beyond is ahead in CS, but that doesn't really matter considering he's playing the Olaf. Gonna be outscaled by the Trundle eventually.
리치는 집으로 돌아갑니다.
Really just at any point doesn't really fall behind the Trundle just because of how the Trundle works.
선수가 미드 쪽으로 한번 봐줬고.
미드가 좀 많이 힘들어 보이긴 하네요.
So we see Thal might be finding the gank onto Kuzan here. Ooh, Kuzan not sure what he's doing there. He might be able to get away anyway. Let's see, he is going to W over the wall, and oh, he might actually get away here. Thal, is he fast enough? Gets slowed by the axe, and yeah, I guess Kuzan's able to get away there without burning any summoner spells. After 2 ultimates were burned on the side of Seorabeol, so good job by Kuzan, keeping his composure and not wasting the flash. I thought he was gonna die there, but ends up being fine. It looks like Seorabeol is gonna be able to pick up this. Oh, we see a double teleport coming in here. Dynamics really a triple teleport coming in. Dynamics really want this Herald. Why are they spending 3 teleports on a Herald when Ocean Drake is up in a minute 45? I have no idea, but Seorabeol are happy to hand this over to them. They just burned 3 teleports. Oh, what are they doing? I mean, I guess they could pop it mid and crack open, but no, they can't because Dynamics are going to be over there to catch it. I mean, Seorabeol are going to be there to catch it. What are they doing, man? Oh, Danchung taking some damage there. Not too much, though. Cougar missing the hook on the scuttle crab there.
순간이동은 뭐 탑노트이다 이렇게 생각해도 되고요.
경험치 엄청 못 먹은.
햄도 잘 나오곤 있어요. 워낙 또 CS 잘 먹었기 때문에. 아미블씨의 조끼.
The noise that Lissandra makes when farming is really disturbing. I don't like those noises.
이제 40여 초 남았는데 궁극기는 거의 다 돌았습니다. 현재 국어 선수가 전멸이 곧 돌아올 거고 다른 선수들도 전멸은 거의 다 있네요. 다 있습니다.
Trading with Thal here in the top lane. I think he has to be careful though because Thal is, yeah, I think Thal might be able to kill him here. Thal, ooh, Rich actually wants to pop the ultimate. He wants to take it to this. Maybe Rich does have this. Thal has to be careful. Oh, the knockback is canceled by Rich. He's going to be forced to flash away. Rich does have the flash. The question is he going to use it? Kuzan, he doesn't have to use it. Kuzan's on the way. He's going to be able to get the kill. As now the Herald's going to be popped mid lane, and there's going to be 1 tower going over to Dynamics. They are going to be able to get the first turret of the game. So now they're ahead in gold. Danchung, good job killing the Herald to make sure that it is not able to get that second charge off, as now that's the first Ocean Drake of the game coming up, and we might see that go over to Dynamics, but Seorabeol want to contest this. Thal does have teleport, so they very easily could contest this, and let's see what they want to do. I don't know if Dynamics are properly set up for this. They don't see Danchung on the side there, but now they do. Let's see what happens here. This is not good. Nova has a really good engage. Going to be ulting Cougar into the back line, as now Rich might be in trouble. Has to flash away, and this is going to be a team fight most likely won by Seorabeol. Let's see how this goes. Maybe not. Nope, that's going to be one person going down as now Beyond's fighting Cacao, but can't finish him off as FaZe is running for his life against Nova, but should be falling down to Sangyun here, and that's... Ooh, he does pop the stopwatch to delay the death there, but he is going to be going down, as now that's going to be an Ocean Drake going over to Seorabeol Gaming. Having a very easy time so far.
진짜 과감하게 들어갔습니다.
그렇죠. 오히려 단청 좀 쳐다보다가 정면이 뚫렸죠.
네.
노바가 아예 판을 풀었다고 보는 게 맞을 것 같은데요.
This Cacao, oh, okay, yeah, he's fine. No, he should be fine. Got a little low there, but had the smite luckily.
수가 2대 1이 될 뻔했는데 3대 0이 됐습니다.
As now we are at soul point
기회로만 든 거죠.
for Seorabeol Gaming. This might just look to be a repeat
좀 결단을
of
했어야
last
됐어요.
meeting, where Seorabeol were just easily able to win this. As we're gonna see FaZe a little late on the ultimate there, and Rich getting crowd controlled, and then Thal jumping on him. Unfortunately, nothing they can do.
궁극기를 사용해
Like I said, weren't properly prepared for that fight, and
역할을
pay the price for it.
여기서도 트라이 선수도요. 아쉽게 잡힌 게 아니라
No, you know,
때문에 하다못해 내가 아군 딜각이라도 만들어 주려고 들어간 거예요.
I think maybe
그러니까 들어갈 때 들어가.
if there was only a champion that could help in situations like this, where you could lose the early game but still be fine late game. If only there was a champion that could help you basically auto-win the late game. If only such a champion existed. As Dan Chung's going to be able to get away there. No such champion exists, though. I'm speaking nonsense. There's no such thing as a champion who can further buff your late game scaling.
노틸이 은근히 이미지와 달리 좀 물살이에요. 그러니까 저게 근육질 몸은 아니에요. 생각보다 갑주 아래가 다 살이거든요, 대부분. 잘 터집니다, 은근히.
You know what we haven't seen in CK? A successful funnel comp.
세계수가 아니고.
I guess technically Fasting Senna is a funnel comp, but we're not going to count that.
국어가 못해서 잡혔다기보다 또 이 노바 선수가 잘 들어갔어요.
I want to see a successful funnel comp as Nova has the gank onto Rich here.
그러면
하러 왔죠.
As we're going to see the teleport come in. Rich has 4 people coming after him. But I mean, there's nothing really that Dynamics can do anywhere else on the map. He's going to be going down here. Maybe not. He's sustaining pretty heavily there, but ultimately does go down.
네 명이서요.
As now all 5 members are in position for the spare, and if they want to cheese it this early, I don't think they can, though. Kuzan going to be working on this bot lane turret, so he does get something out of Rich dying there. But Seorabeol are going to deny resources by taking this red buff, and now they're going to be looking to potentially fight here mid lane. Kuzan not going to be answered, so he's just going to be able to get this bottom turret. But Seorabeol are going to be able to trade the top one in response. So overall, in that series of events, very worth it for Seorabeol Gaming. Denied resources, took a tower, got a kill, and they only had to lose a tower for it. So very worth for Seorabeol Gaming.
엄청난 거죠.
그렇죠. 단식 세나라고 하지만
바텀 이거 지금 물론
Sangyun's farming up now.
세트와 격차 크진 않아요.
맞습니다.
Sangyun gets the Uzi treatment with these jungle camps, man.
그리고
I just noticed that. He's just farming jungle camps left and right.
세트, 이산드라 이런 챔피언이 있으면 마냥 원딜 마크를 하기도 애매하거든요.
난이도 자체가 매우 높죠, 애초에. 그거를 근데 해야 되는 또 입장이긴 하고요.
맞아요. 그게 핵심인 것 같아요. 그러니까 난이도가 높은 거랑 별개로 그런 역할을 누가 해야 되냐라고 물으면 결국 쿠션이잖아요.
그리고 또이
Oh shit, wait a minute.
단청을 한 번에 끊기도 어렵고요.
맞습니다. 그래서 많은 분들이 또 소문 듣고 찾아오실 수 있는데 이 두 팀이 지금 챌린저스 코리아의 T1과 제니라고 생각하시면 되고요.
환영합니다. 어서 오십시오.
이 두 팀 중에 한 팀이 승강전 갈 확률 저는 90% 이상이라고 생각도 합니다.
저도 완전 동의합니다.
자, 티아를 먼저 물어봤었던 쿠잔 빠지죠.
그래서 결국에는 1분 뒤에 4용이 나오고 심지어 그 용이 바다용이기 때문에 양 팀이 저 이제 바다용이 나왔을 때 생기는 저 부시 쪽에서 제어와드 싸움이 또 이제 계속 이루어지고 있거든요.
네.
누가 저기에 제어와드를 유지를 하는가.
Now,
모든 분들이
it's just gonna be farming, lots and lots of farming.
끝난다는 게 대부분 정해져 있어요, 결말이. 그 이후에 뭐 시간을 더 번다 그래도 큰 미래가 보장되지 않거든요.
용쪽 시야는 없습니다. 팀 다이나믹스.
약간 유일한 변수 중에 상윤이 지금 전면 실쿠리 때 한 방에 터진다 뭐 이런 건데 그것도 거의 돌아오니까.
Now, Dynamics, I think they're looking for a fight, but I don't think they win any fights. This is the problem. But I mean, I guess if you want to get back into the game, you have to find a way.
마지막 정비하고
And they're certainly trying to find a way, but Seorabeol are playing very safe right now.
까지 사옵니다. 상윤. 안 좋겠다는 얘기죠.
자, 준비 만전이라고 봐야 될 것 같은데요. 거기다가 아칼리 같은 경우에도 2코어까지 깔끔하게 나왔고 이렇게 되면 세나 같은 챔피언이 받는 압박감이 늘어요.
As Rich is gonna
강조하신 대로
squeeze over on the other side of the Dragon Pit. They want to go Dragon. The problem is that Seorabeol are fresh off a reset. They have abilities, they have summoner spells, and Dynamics also have abilities and summoner spells, but they aren't coming off the reset. So Seorabeol are very much so stronger than them right now, about 2k gold stronger than them, which doesn't sound like a lot, but on champions like Sengyun and on champions like Thal, coming fresh off of resets is very important.
먹으면 이깁니다.
네.
웬만하면.
As now we're going to see the dragon spawn and just kind of be hovered.
단청도 옆구리에서 찌를 준비.
Not going to be started up though. Seorabeol trying to bait Dynamics into them.
상윤을 터뜨리고 시작하는 게 다이나믹스 무조건 필수 과제입니다. 뭐 딴 데 앞라인 치면은
Let's see what the play from Seorabeol is going to be. They are going to start up the dragon finally, and they're going to try to drag it into the
거기에 있어서
bush,
좀 줄타기
but
플레이도
it's
한 번씩 해줘야
not going to want to go that way. the dragon is very confused about what's going on, so it just goes home. As Thal and Rich are kind of meeting each other, they're both trying to look for flanks, but they're cutting each other off.
게임에서 가장 중요하다는 걸 알고 있어요.
Dragon now about half health, Beyond throwing out an axe, trying to get procs for the Conqueror. Rich fighting on the backline here. Let's see, ultimates from both ADCs coming out. Who's gonna get the dragon? It's low. It's going over to to Seorabeol Gaming, as now Dynamics are playing off their heels on this fight. Seorabeol are just gonna be able to clean up left and right, and that's one kill so far going over to Seorabeol. Can they find more? Nova trying to look. He does flash forward, and he does get in position for the ultimate. Kuzan, sorry, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Flash is trying to get away, but he's probably going to be going down to Kakao here. Oh no, Kakao's chasing the wrong one. He chased the wrong clone, but I guess it doesn't matter because they do get the mid turret, and they are going to be able to go Baron if they want off of this. They do have the Ocean Soul, so it's pretty much a free Baron.
그렇죠. 그러니까 상윤이 중요한
Beyond
뭐
caught up for 8 seconds, and
서라벨 게이밍이 그러면 실수를 하냐 마냐의
Kakao, I think, does have a level advantage over him.
이거 풀리지 않았어요. 그러니까 팀 다이나믹스도
Nope, they're actually the same level.
걸긴 했지만 위협적인 이미지가 아니었습니다. 보시면
Let's take a look at that replay. Guger goes in,
친구들은 한 방에 안 터져.
and they just face tank a good chunk of Sengyun's ultimate. And unfortunately, Beyond didn't feel like smiting as he
한 입만 먹을 때는
is going to go down here. And that definitely seems to be a big reason why Seorabeol are winning here, is better jungler wins.
챔피언은 뭐 르블랑이라든지 아트록스일 텐데 다 전담 마크가
Which
됐어요.
says a lot considering that Kakao's had a bit of a rough split.
난이도가 누가 봐도 엄청 높아 보이는 거죠. 지금 이 조합으로 저 조합 지금 가드들 있는 구도에서 미포를 어떻게 잡지 이 상황이거든요.
That's the thing about prioritizing the Olaf, is that you're pretty much begging for the Trundle pick in response.
천밖에 안 나는 거뭐 별거 아니게 느껴질 수 있겠지만 사실상 여러 저 오브젝트나 조합
And also, again, Ornn just left wide open, not picked by either team.
그만큼 많은 차이를 보여주고 있고 아마 다이나믹스 선수들도 많이 알고 있을 겁니다. 격차는 벌어진 상태에서
As now,
아직 내주지 않았고
Seorabeol are just hunting in the jungle of Dynamics, which they can do all they want,
질 수가 없다 이런
considering how ahead they are.
이 조합에
Actually, they're only ahead 3k gold, and this gold lead is very confusing because Seorabeol are just absolutely dumpstering.
해왔던 것처럼 차분히 하면은 그렇게 이어갈 수는 있습니다.
Seorabeol are absolutely dumpstering Dynamics right now, but
전술적으로 그냥
the gold lead, you would expect it to be much higher considering how one-sided this match is. I guess CS has to play a really big factor into that. So we are going to see the Baron started up. Beyond doesn't have Flash, does have Smite and Ragnarok though if he wants to try to go in. So we are going to have the teleport coming in from Rich, as Seorabeol are going to back off and just wait for the next opportunity.
헬 빠졌고 이게 목마른 자가 우물 판다고 다이나믹스는 급할 수밖에 없었기 때문에
And they should be able to just wait for Rich to be in the wrong place at the wrong time again and set up the Baron again since he has no teleport, but most likely Kuzan's going to be the one on side lane duty now.
돌아오긴 합니다.
이게 그런다고
Since Rich no longer has that teleport, the tower still not dead. Top lane tier 1. I don't know why Kuzan just didn't walk up and auto it. I'm pretty sure just an auto from Kuzan with the minions there kills the turret. Seorabeol coming off a reset are going to come back to try to once more establish vision.
후잔 팀 구성이 누구 하나를 암살시키기엔 좀 부족해 보이기도 하고요.
맞습니다. 그러니까 이거는 다시 봐도 아무리 봐도 상윤이 실수를 하지 않는 이상 잡히기가 어려운 거예요.
지네어 어디 감이라고 얘기해 주셨는데
Sotobo slowly clearing out this vision.
이게 챌린저스 코리아 전체적인 구도에 대해서 짤막하게 말씀드리면 일단 이 두 팀이 소위 2황 가장 잘
Beyond gonna walk away here as they,
제가
again, just clear vision, trying to find a good opportunity.
가장 1등과
Yeah, big agree. If Beyond were on either of these. Oh, Faye.
선곡인데.
Face? Buddy? Okay. I guess he survives there as Rich fighting Danchung. What are Dynamics doing? Why are they in these positions to get picked off like this? I have no clue. Kuzan trying to find a pick of his own, but probably not going to be able to find it here as now Dahl is going to have the flank. Doesn't decide to take it though. Dynamics now 4v5. This should be the Baron going over to Seorabeol. Keep an eye on Beyond, as he might try something cheeky here, but probably not going to be able to get it. Does have Ragnarok though, so you never know. Thal getting chased down by Kuzan, taken pretty low, as now Seorabeol are going to disengage and try to engage onto Dynamics to make sure that this is going to be a 100% for sure Baron attempt. Guger really tanky though after taking all that damage. He's going to get right on out of there. Thal's going to chase him though and secure the kill as Beyond forced to path the Ragnarok defensively, and he's going to be going down there. Kuzan does pick up a kill onto Nova. He's the only one with kills on the side of Dynamics. And Seorabeol are going to go over and work on this Baron. It's Kuzan. See if maybe he can get the steal here. Probably not going to happen. Kakao does have the smite. Rich is on the way. They might try to clean up what's left of the dragon at least. Rich popping the ultimate, but he's going to get ulted by the misfortune as the dragon is going to go over to Kakao. And let's see if maybe Dynamics can make something happen here. Not likely though, as Danchung is in trouble. He's going to go down, but now Guger is in a very awkward spot. Does have the flash to get out though. So only 3 members. I think Nova has the Baron. No, he doesn't. Doesn't have the Baron. So only 3 members of Seorabeol have the Baron, but that's all you need. That's really all you need are just 3 members. Especially the members that are up right now. All you need is Thal to have it. You need Kakao to have it. You prefer Danchung to have it. And Kuzan getting a little bit too close there. Thal almost has ultimate again. I don't know if you want to even test that. Let's take a look at the replay there. Unfortunately, Dynamics not able to find the steal. Not like it was going to happen anyway, as Rich tries to go in and steal it. That was about 300 HP smite. It maybe could have gotten stolen, as we do see Seorabeol on the bottom left of your screen start up the Elder Drake. It's already about half health. This is definitely going to be going over to them. There's no one in even a close proximity at all, not even on the right side of the map to contest this. So this should be the end of the game. It is Ocean Soul with Elder. Late game comp like this comp, and that's going to be the game for Seorabeol. They are going to be able to pick up the first game of this series slowly but surely. Where is it? There it is.
너무 뒤집기 어려워졌어요.
상윤을 죽여야 돼요. 저처럼 똑같은 말씀드릴 텐데 어떻게 잡냐가 문제인 거죠. 상윤이 대놓고 앞에 뚜벅뚜벅 걸어와도 자꾸 힘들지.
그게 유일한 방법이잖아요.
그래도 어렵다고 봐요. 이게 너무 세서 고양이 목에 방울 달아야 되는데 누가 달라는 거죠 이걸? 누가 달 거예요 대체?
Seorabeol is going to slowly but surely work on this. Not really much to talk about. This is just them now squeezing the life out of Dynamics. It's very unlikely that they win the fight here. Rich forced to pop the ultimate defensively. Ultimate from Sangyun going to be used, or sorry, not from Sangyun, from Faye is going to be used. Thal taking real low there, but probably not going to go down. Maybe Dynamics can find something here. A lot of members of, the 2 carries of Seorabeol are down at low, except for Sangyun. Let's see how this is going to go. Nope, this is going to be the turn of the fight. And now, one by one, members of Dynamics are going to go down. As Guger should be executed here, and he is. Kuzan also executed. FaZe is going to be executed, as now Beyond's going to be the next to go down. If he goes down. They're going for him. He is going to go down. But that is going to be the pentakill coming through, actually, from Sangyun. GG there. Didn't even notice that was a pentakill. That was pretty crazy. I didn't even realize that it was a pentakill coming through from Sangyun. Really good job. As a third I think that's now a record for most pentakills in a split in CK. I think every split has never had 3 pentakills. I'd have to fact check that. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the first time that we have 3 pentakills. All 3 of them by ADCs. One on Misfortune, one on Ezreal, one on Kalista.
비욘드나 리치가 이렇게 실수가 많이 나온 게임이 흔치 않거든요. 그렇죠. KDA도 처참합니다.
최근 모든
Oh, hey, 2pound, can you clip that pentakill for me, please?
사실 분위기가 나쁘지 않았던 서라벌 게이밍은 오히려 직전 경기에서 스피어 게이밍에게
Por favor.
맞습니다.
그렇죠. 근데 그런 상황에서
And then can you post it in chat?
유하게 흘려내고 실수를 유도하고 특히나
Let's see
이
here.
오브젝트 교전들을 꼼꼼하게 다 이겼다는 거. 이게 핵심인 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 자, 저희들의 비교 불편해하실 분들도 계시지만
실제 출신들도 그렇게 섞여
그럼요.
있어요.
T1 출신의 퓨알, 젠지 출신의 리치와 쿠잔.
그리고 우리 이제 챌린저스 코리아도 나름 또 빅네임도 많고
그럼요.
저희가 이제 다 붙이거든요.
Hold on a second. Where is...
그
There it
선수들도
is.
곧 데뷔할 수
비유가
있어요.
그렇다는 거죠. 그래,
그럼요.
비유가.
여러분,
비교를 해보자면.
그럼요. 여러분들께서 진짜 궁금해하실 마지막 한타 장면이 준비돼요.
네.
만나보시죠. 상윤이 건재합니다.
그러니까 약간 왼쪽이 단총 같은.
Take a look at the replay of this fight. I want to watch Sengi this entire fight, because that was a pretty... I didn't even know that was a pentakill. What does he do here?
눈치 보고 있잖아요.
I know that he moves down for a pretty impressive ultimate. He takes the turret and then... Oh no, never mind, that wasn't an impressive ultimate. But he does get the executes. Does get one there, gets another one on the Googer, and... That's misfortune for you. That's misfortune along with the elder buff.
마지막 이 장식까지 우물에서 잡히는 모습까지.
Thank you, 2pound.
26,000D를 넣어줬었던 상윤입니다.
전 그래서 이게 여러 가지가 겹친 것 같은데 플레이적으로 보면 탑 정글의 다이나믹스의 실수도 많았지만 바텀 쪽에서도 페이지가 원래 세나를 그렇게 좋아하지 않고 선호하지 않아요. 국어의 세나가 선호받지. 근데 페이지가 할 만한 픽들을 또 많이 배냈어요.
Just taking a look at the damage. Sengyun, of course, doing the most damage. Kuzan doing a good amount of damage himself. Beyond doing less damage than Guger is worrying. I would like to remind everybody that Ganknom was replaced by Beyond for this. He was kicked off Dynamics for this. Ganknom, who's now one of the best junglers in CK, was replaced by this, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, we are going to be right back for Game 2. Let's see if Dynamics can force a Game 3 or if Seorabeol are going to pick up a quick sweep. We'll be right back.